to be more consistent, but we're seeing that evolution. We'll see if it continues today.
He's got 3 tight ends here on second down. In trouble. Now steps back, get away, flings it, got it. Complete at the 50-yard line. It's Bates with the catch. Last check of the play sheet attached to the wrist. It's 3rd and 7. Down the middle he goes, and he completes it. That was a nice-looking pass. It goes to Judy for another Cleveland first down. Gain of 10. So, don't know what the field goal range is in this weather, but let's see what they do on 3rd and 9. They've got Fannin driven back by Chuck Clark. Only picked up a few. Touchdown. Here's Schmidt for a field goal attempt from 50 yards. And the kick, it's a good one. 3 on the board for Cleveland. In what many figure will be a low-scoring game.
It should be.
Warren gets the toss, and outside he goes, and he breaks the tackle. The ball's on the ground. And a couple of Steelers are there to cover it up, including Dylan Cook. So really thin on the outside. There's a little give to Gainwell, and the Browns are all over it. We got 2:16 for Pittsburgh and 4:12 for Cleveland. Second possession starts with Sanders looking down the field. Beautiful strike to Tillman. And a big gain for Cleveland. The pass was perfect into the secondary. They go for 42 yards.
As they should.
2nd and 4. Give it to him again. Whoa. Hayward's on him. Hayward always been a run stopper with plays like that throughout his decorated 15 years. Trying to add to a field goal on their first series. Here's a 2nd and 8. This pass to Fannin. He caught it, and he rolls in untouched. Harold Fannin Jr.
This is going to be a touchdown, and this is as good a start. You see the ball is coming off his hand just a little bit, but it actually helps because he gets fooled. Shador, they roll the coverage to cover 2, but what a job by Fannin to turn and Willie Mays that a little bit.
Toss. Warren. Side is open for a moment, and then it collapses after a pickup of 5. As Cameron Thomas is one of those in on the tackle. On 3rd and 1, lined up on the near side is Myles Garrett. And here they go with Hayward. Look at Connor Hayward racing down the sideline.
Yeah, the big plays, right? And they were to the left behind the young guys. It shows you the player development that Pittsburgh has.
2 of them runs by Warren, 1 a touchdown catch by Gainwell. Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, what a hit. As Gainwell made the catch, but Devin Bush was there to greet him.
There's the guy going for the sack record.
Here's the pass to Gainwell. Incomplete. He tried to throw that around Myles Garrett. He's 1 for 6 in his career.
Wow.
There you go at Huntington. This is 44 yards, and the kick, makes a sudden right turn, and it's good. 5 of 7, 101 yards and a touchdown. Play action, start this series, and he's on target again. Back to Judy. Just a 1-year starter at UCLA after a walk-on arrival. What a year he's had. 2nd and 10, and again it's across the middle to Judy as Sanders throws another strike. Again operating without Fannin, who's on the sideline with a groin injury. 4th down pass, wide of the mark.
He's already turned it. It takes linebackers years usually to develop this, but he's so big, fast, instinctive. I mean, he's one of the best spies I've seen.
Here's the handoff. Warren slipping through a couple of tackles, taking it right up the middle for the big gain. Finally brought down.
He moved him all the way over because Garrett is over there. They've chipped him on every play but the bootleg.
3rd and 6. They go back that way, and the ball comes out of the hands of Thielen. Incomplete. 3rd and 4. Down the middle, and he's got him. Right on Tony, and it's Bond with the catch on the first down.
Such a great moment watching your son do this.
From the 31. Play action. Planting, looking, got rid of it. Just in time. To Hayward, and it's going to be a loss of 3. You know Rodgers is fully aware of his presence, where he is. Stepping up. Gonna run for it. Oh, where do they say he started to slide? That is right near the mark.
It'll be just barely short because it's where you start. He's going to lift his leg, look at the defense, and now you know he's got to snap it.
4th and 1, and he throws it down the field and out of reach for Scotty Miller, and the Browns take over on downs.
You don't got a lot of safety help, so they're going to have opportunities for that, but not good so far today.
Let's see how Cleveland operates inside of the last 3 minutes. Almost going the other way. Sanders dumps it off. Little cut move. Judy's not going to get there. Ramsey and others. Porter on him as well.
Yep. Metcalf, you got to snap this ball because it probably wasn't a catch.
Well, they're coming after him, and Gainwell picks up the first down.
I just feel like that's right here. Got them 12 men.
2nd and 10, and the pass is caught by Freiermuth, and there's your penalty marker, Tony, that you foreshadowed. 51-yard field goal from here. Across the middle.
Now you got to get down.
That's Thielen. Now here comes the whole drill.
Yep, now you
practice it all the time.
3 seconds.
Yeah, it was 1 for 6 at Cleveland from 40+ in his career before today. This kick plays the wind perfectly. Drills it. Can't take him off the field. 1st and 10. Rodgers in trouble. Got rid of it the last moment. Again, refusing a sack.
That's why I said it would have been interesting if that would have been Garrett.
2 for 8 on 3rd down. Here comes Garrett. Rodgers moves over, throws incomplete.
Here we go.
Can he trust his eyes? Throws off his back foot, completes it, got the first down. That's Canelo with the catch. And you got 2nd and long. And you got pressure. And Sanders gets taken down by who else? Highsmith from behind.
Don't try and be too aggressive. If it gets there, throw it under the sticks.
3rd and 15. Tosses it back to Sampson. And waiting for him is Wilson. And the Browns series comes to an end. Garrett at the top. Really wide. As Rodgers goes away from that side to Valdez-Scantling for a first down.
That's their top 3 targets, basically, other than Gainwell.
3rd and 5. Got to get a first at the 47 of Cleveland. Pressure, pass, quick, caught. Diving catch it is by Scotty Miller. Past a 3rd and 1 today.
3 for 10 only.
No Garrett on the field. 2nd and 6. As Warren is able to break through.
And they're moving Myles Garrett inside, switching up. He's now at the defensive tackle position.
Back goes Rodgers, in trouble, and he's sacked from behind. And there is a sack by 91 Alex Wright. His 5th sack of the year. Here comes a field goal from 54 yards by Boswell's. Got a hook. And it's wide of the mark.
And somewhere in Baltimore, they're cheering. Work inside.
And they throw it. Sanders to Sanders. He's still not down. Hayward finally is the one who finishes it off. Taking to the line, buying time, heaving it, desperation throw. Not a good one. Not a good one at all. Intercepted by Duggar.
That's as poor decision as he's made in his young career. He's young, but you can't just throw it up for grabs, giving Pittsburgh new life.
2nd pick today of Sanders. Here's Gainwell. They had him at first, but he's able to break away and finally shoved out of bounds after a play of about 13. You got to let go of it somehow. Look how wide Garrett is here on 2nd and 9. Pass, Smith. And Delpit comes in to make sure he stays short of the sticks. You got 3rd and 1. You know exactly how he feels. 3rd and 6. Comes Garrett, they pick him off, and the pass is incomplete. Here, you're probably looking at giving Pittsburgh the ball back near midfield. 3rd and 9.
Here's the play.
Can he make a move to get there? No, Pittsburgh's all over him. That was Canelo with his 2nd catch.
Like you said, and keep it to 7. This is brilliant.
Need 10 for a first. Rodgers pass deflected. And the Browns stop them 4 straight plays.
Shows how important every football game is. Even when you're out of it, you can still feel it, right? How aggressive do they want to be here?
2nd and 5. It's back to Sampson. This time they knock him back a yard.
Here we go.
Extra lineman in for the Browns on 3rd and 6. And that just gets to the 15. 33 yards with a 7-point lead. And the kick is good. Not a 30-yard play to be found. On 1st down, Rodgers quickly gets it to Miller, and he's already at the 50. On 2nd and 10. Rodgers down the middle. Oh, it's caught! It's caught! Freiermuth has it to the Cleveland 20-yard line. Takes the handoff, goes back to Freiermuth, who picks up another 12 yards with that catch.
Does he trust it?
They chip on Garrett. They go to the end zone, and it's not there. They went to Valdez-Scantling, and now you're down to 4. 3 on the play clock. Rodgers out of the gun, looking to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Incomplete and no flag. The Browns have pulled off the upset. We'll have the victory, and we'll head to Week 18 for the Steelers and the Ravens. Game 100 for Stefanski is one of his best. 2-time NFL Coach of the Year. Meanwhile, Mike Tomlin, who got his 200th last week, his team never found the end zone today.
No Buda Baker out there today, just his 9th career game missed. Burrow, pocket collapsing, floats it short. The tight end Tanner Hudson on the run with a 1st down. Joseph in motion, play action. Quick toss, it's Drew Sample. Tight end, up the sideline, good gain on 1st down. He picks up 8.
The best wide receiver combo, and then you talk about that trio with Yoshivach. They're going to find out how good they are this afternoon.
On 3rd and 10, there's Jamar Chase. He ripped it away from contact. Will Johnson had a hand in there on it. And Tinsley in motion. The other side it goes to Chase. Steps through a tackle at the 10. Spins at the 5. Chase diving for the goal line. Touchdown Cincinnati. 13 hard-earned yards. Pick up 6 for the Bengals.
Right, you talked about that gold medal speed in the open field when he gets away from people. Watch this. To the sideline. Breaks the tackle there. Spin move back to the inside on Darren Hall right there. And then the reach, knowing where that goal line is. It's just... Both of these teams have struggled to tackle this year. And you've got to be able to...
Brissett on 3rd down. A little too tall for Wilson.
So when this offense is feeling it, boy, I just don't know how you slow them down.
On 2nd down, check it down. Samaje Perine up the sideline, and Perine dancing his way right near the 1st down yardage at the 31.
What your future is going to hold. Hey, I'm gonna shut it down this year to make sure that I'm okay. Not T. Higgins. He's out there with his guys. Loves to play ball.
Nice cutback. Chase Brown fights his way out near midfield, down at the Bengals' 49-yard line with a pickup of 13.
That run with a lighter box.
2nd down and 10. Burrow to the sideline. Yoshivach is there. That's a 1st down. Burrow. Pocket collapsing, throws to the sideline. There's Yoshivach again, weaves his way near the 10-yard line. Down at the 11, it's another 1st down, picks up 12 in front of Samaje Perine. And on 1st and goal, it is Perine, a little jump cut, and he's in for a Cincinnati touchdown.
It's not easy to pull on the goal line, because you can get some penetration. He does a really good job of being able to get around the corner, but not only that, but get the block on Cody Simon as well. A couple of things down there by that Arizona front. I'm going to give up some leverage and some yardage, and then on that one right there, that was a little bit too easy.
Extra point is no good. Evan McPherson missing his 1st extra point. On 1st down, Brissett off play action, sets up the screen to McBride. 1st touch for Trey McBride, and it results in a Cardinal 1st down as he fights his way out near the 45-yard line. And as a result of the penalty, it's 2nd down and 3 at the 38. Brissett, clean pocket. Wilson is open, and Michael Wilson up the sidelines. Inside the 10, fighting his way down the sidelines. He is in for an Arizona touchdown. Walking the tightrope for 6 from 38 yards out.
When he watches this on film, watch 14 come out of this group right here on the out route. Number one, how is he so open? We got two guys running downfield, so a broken coverage. And then this is not good defense at all.
Geno Stone trying to knock him out of bounds.
Wrap him up, drive him out of bounds.
They're looking at this. Did he step out on that edge? Hard to tell on that angle. The officials worked in tandem. I watched him do it. The official at the goal line looked back at his teammate. The teammate gave the thumbs up. It's been confirmed a touchdown. Really good work. 3rd down and 7. 4-man rush. Burrow steps up. Pressure comes down. He goes. It's Calais Campbell, the ageless wonder. 6.5 sacks this season.
Where the body just hasn't had an opportunity to heal before the next game.
3rd down and long. Brissett under pressure. Over the middle, incomplete for Emari DeMercado. The coverage from the rookie Barrett Carter. Hawk doing a nice job of punting, Pro Bowl level punting to pin the Bengals at the 2. Mike Gesicki gets him out of the hole. Very efficient first half for Joe Burrow. Handoff on 1st down, and Brown out near the 25-yard line. 2nd and 3. And it's Brown on the edge, makes a man miss. Brown weaves across the 40 and down near the 43-yard line. So just short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down and 1. Burrow jumps it over the middle. Catch secured. 1st down secured.
He's more the run stuffing type guy. Hold your gap, let the other guys get it done. But they're getting some good pressure inside right now.
Here's Brown on the screen on 3rd and long. Brown slides inside the 40. Remember, he missed his first extra point earlier. Good snap and hold. McPherson's kick tracking down the middle, plenty long, and it is good. Brissett looking for Harrison, first target today, and Dax Hill. So the 3rd 3 and out of 4 Cardinal drives, and this one a low line drive punt, takes a good Cardinal bounce and picked up at the 20-yard line, looking for a little running room, and finding it is Keyshawn Williams down the sidelines across the Arizona 40, and the Bengals are set up late in this 2nd quarter.
And getting or Aaron Brewer to get him to turn back inside.
On 1st down, Chase Brown. Hole on the left side. 1st down and more. Brown breaking tackles inside the 15 and down near the 11. Denzel Burke went for a ride the last 4 yards. 2nd and 7. Burrow to the air to Chase to the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd of the day. And the Bengals extend the lead from 8 yards out.
Just watch how he plays him right here. He's heavy outside. He's got no help on the inside. Adrian Taylor-Demerson went to the inside receiver all the way down inside, but you saw Darren Hall play for Arizona. He went on IR this week. He became one of the 42 guys for this team. But that's the one area I'm seeing here, just not a lot of area to run. Last week against Atlanta, there were opportunities for Michael Carter.
And now DeMercado on 3rd and long, dropped at the 30-yard line. Take a knee and be content to go to the locker room up 23-7. That's what Joe Burrow does. The knee is taken, and a very strong first half. 3rd and 10 at the 32. Brissett, lots of time. In trouble now, and down he goes. Miles Murphy, 5.5 sacks on the season. 3rd down. Burrow looking for Higgins on the sideline. He's open, and he drops it in beautifully in Arizona territory and out of bounds at the 42. 3rd and 2. Samaje Perine back out there for Cincinnati. Burrow, quick toss. Higgins with the catch.
Just the amount of time we spent together and trained together in the offseason.
They set up the screen for Chase with blockers in front, and Chase with a 1st down for Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow being one.
On first down, Chase Brown to the goal line, dives across for a Cincinnati touchdown.
Just a little jump cut when he gets to the line of scrimmage. You'll see Chase Brown coming straight ahead. There goes your fillers. And now you bounce out to the outside. He brings Akeem Davis-Gaither and Cody Simon right into the gaps. And then that little jump cut. The way they've started off this second half here against the Bengals.
Here's Brissett on 3rd and 9. Floats it incomplete. There is a flag down at the 18-yard line.
Guys, they absolutely loved it.
I mean, who wouldn't love a fossil? It came up first in the quarterback show, and Joe Burrow at the time said, well, who's not thinking about fossils all the time? And really, Daryl and I probably would be two of the people that aren't thinking about them all the time. But time machine, I mean, you're running out of options. 3rd and 6. They bring extra pressure. It's picked up. Burrow steps up. Throwing on the run. Open on the sideline. It's Mike Gesicki with a first down. First down and 10. Cody Ford, the offensive lineman, is split out to the bottom of your screen. Burrow looking that direction. It's Ford. Big man on the run. Rumbling down the sidelines and inside the 5. Brown and Pirine, a more traditional backfield. And it's Brown. And this time Brown is in. His second rushing touchdown, a bit delayed. But 6 more on the board. And the Bengals, with 1:38 to go in the third, lead it 36-7.
I'm bummed that he didn't get it, but at least it didn't go Lucas Patrick. I thought they were going to put Lucas Patrick in and put him in the flat, and now you got 61 getting it all the way down there and 62 capping it off.
Inside move, inside move, inside move.
6 defensive backs. Bengals rush 4. Brissett finds McBride. McBride steps through a tackle. That's a first down for Arizona.
We need to get these two guys locked down, and that's what they've done today.
4th and 5. Brissett with time, surveys the field, and he finds Weaver. Xavier Weaver down to the 32 of Cincinnati. Ever by a Cardinal tight end breaking his own record. And DeMercado with a first down to the 21-yard line. Bengals showing pressure on 4th down. Here it comes. Brissett in trouble. Ball deflected in the air. McBride leaping for it. He makes the catch, but he's short of the first down. Those two play next week, those two teams. 3rd and 5. Flacco flushed. Look at Flacco on the run, diving forward. It's a first down. The ball comes out, but he is down by contact. And Joe Flacco with a first down. Short toss, Taj Brooks with blockers, and Brooks picks up nearly 10.
For his entire career during our meetings when we get a chance to visit with him, it'd be great for him to hold that record.
Good catch. Yosivas turns upfield and gets the first down. Will Johnson gambled.
And that's where the R's are, but also, you know, the key decision makers in that process. You know, is this team still playing hard? Is there a passion for this game?
3rd down and 4. Brissett. There's Wilson with the catch. Wilson still fighting. Out across the 25. Here's Carter on 3rd and 6. Turns upfield. Good run. And a first down for the Arizona back. That catch. And it's 3rd down. Brissett over the middle to DeMercado. And DeMercado puts them within 2 of converting the first down.
About Emmitt Smith, and does anybody have the ability to break that NFL all-time rushing record?
Here's Wilson on the run. That's a first down. Sidles past a couple of Bengals, and it's down to the 26-yard line. Joe Burrow's injury really derailing the hopes of the Bengals during the course of the season. Brissett under pressure again, steps away, throws for McBride in the end zone, and it's an Arizona touchdown. Jacoby Brissett able to keep it alive and find Trey McBride from 18 yards out for 6.
Yeah, just watched it get tangled up kind of on the release right here. Really working hard against Tyson Anderson and just continues to go. What a great throw. The anticipation by Jacoby Brissett with the location of that throw.
Hopefully everybody enjoys a happy and safe New Year's Eve this week and is back with us for the final week of the regular season next week on Fox. Zach Taylor's team with an impressive win today. And of course it leads you to thoughts of what might have been in Cincinnati this year. But the Bengals hoping to build on this going into next season with a 37-14 win over the Arizona Cardinals.
Forces a lot of man-to-man coverage.
Rare empty set for Drake May. He throws underneath for Stephon Diggs, who was huge on that game-winning drive against Baltimore last week. Coming off a 138-yard game. He's got two tight ends and an extra offensive lineman. Jumbo set for this Stevenson run. And he slices through for a first down and spins away for more. Into the red zone, Ramondre Stevenson. And the Patriots moving well to start the day on offense for most of the year in this area of the field. May steps up, flings it to the goal line, and it is held onto by Hunter Henry. He's the red zone target, and he picks up the first down on a difficult contested catch for 13 yards. Westover blocking. May fake, throw, back of the end zone. It is a touchdown for Austin Hooper. Jumbo package again.
Love these tight ends in the red zone. Austin Hooper, longtime veteran. So much of the attention goes to the run game. And then Hunter Henry on the motion, but you sneak in that backside X tight end along the baseline. Just give him a high ball to go make a play.
They're hoping to have Milton Williams back today. Not the case. Blitz coming on Brady Cook as he throws to Mitchell outside. Carlton Davis wraps him up shy of the first down marker on a gain of 6.
And so far, that's exactly what they've done.
Drake May's got a man in the middle of the field. Kyle Williams had a huge touchdown last week. Extra body for the Jets coming, and it got rid of it, did May. Found his man. There goes Efton Chisholm III for the first catch of his NFL career. Kind of tripped himself up a little bit. Here's a reverse from Stevenson to Henderson. May gets his body in there, and there goes Travion Henderson tumbling for about 12. 7 first downs on the first 12 plays. Patriots are moving the ball very effectively. Here comes Stevenson slicing through and gets dragged down by Eric Watts. And now right back to the 1-yard line. Stevenson the carry, West over the block. Patriots with a second touchdown drive. That looked about as easy as it gets. Nice for scores.
Yeah, you just watch Westover. This is a fullback's dream right here. He knows goal line is his time to shine. Watch him lead up. He wanted no part of that block.
Just barreled over.
You got some veterans inside and one of the better running backs in Breece Hall.
Well, Brady Cook has to jump back on top of that fumbled exchange with Josh Myers. Cook floats it. It is Mitchell. It is picked off. Staying in bounds was Hawkins, planting the feet and then stepped out.
Here we go. The minute Brady's eyes go left, bang, you see him sprint to the sideline.
He picks up Brady Cook this week, and Drake May right back to work. Under some pressure, launches for Diggs! Looking for the Moss, he got it! If the Browns win, that game will be for the AFC North. First time that Drake May sees a third down today, and guess what? He finds Kyle Williams. Everybody and the center, pretty much. May has a release outside. This is a nice maneuver by Pop Douglas. That's how in control New England was in the first. Drake May got a man. It's Stevenson. It's a touchdown. May's 9 for 9, and the Patriots are rolling the Jets on the road.
Now, you see what happens when they blitz this linebacker. That forces the defensive end to cover the running back in coverage, which for a quarterback, that's your dream right there. There is no defensive end that wants to cover a running back down the field.
They could get some kind of traction. Just their 7th offensive snap. Breece Hall with a good run, good blocking down the field from Jeremy Ruckert, the tight end. And Breece picks up 19 yards on that carry. Fake the toss. Cook will check it down for Hall, who separates and picks up a first down. Breece Hall down inside the 20-yard line. Cook under some immediate pressure, dumps it off for Hall, and the Patriots will rally to him, led by Jack Gibbons. So here's the 41-year-old Nick Folk, who was the kicker for the last Patriots playoff team in 2021 and the kicker for the last Jets playoff team in 2010.
He's got a lot of familiarity with Shane Steichen in that offense, but still very impressive.
Stephon Diggs downfield. He's got it for another big gainer just shy of midfield. He's got 3 catches, better than 20 a pop. He's dominated the Jets in his career. Here's Travion Henderson, and he bangs his way to a first down. He put a shoulder into Dean Clark, the rookie.
You know it's man. You got a linebacker walked out on the running back here.
May pumps right, looks left, may have to take off, and will for the first down. And he's inside the 10. May inside, it's Diggs, it's a touchdown, and that catch is worth $500,000 too. It makes it 27-3.
All right, I'm sorry, this play looks all too familiar. 2016 Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. They're going deep into the archives. Josh McDaniels, just that quick dish. You've got all those lead blockers.
3rd down and long for Brady Cook. The sideline for John Mechie, and he takes a crunching hit. That was Christian Gonzalez.
To calm the secondary down, as you know, they're going to try to take some shots, and you want to make sure that you keep it in front of you.
May climbs the pocket, finds Stephon Diggs for another big gain. He's down inside the 35 as Stiggers came over to submarine Stephon out of bounds.
They can throw it to the middle of the field. They don't necessarily have to take a shot at the end zone. They still have time.
May will climb, May will throw. He's got Henry. Henry's got the touchdown. The red zone machine strikes again. Diggs and now Henry. He has carved up the Jets today.
And you just feel like everything just has a calmness and a poise to it. You know, it's never frantic, no matter what.
It's been typical of this day today for Brady Cook and the Jets. Extra body coming for New England. A little comeback route from Mitchell. A stumble, but he made the grab short of the first down marker in front of Christian Gonzalez. Instead, they'll deliver it back to McNamara, and it is a pass for McNamara, his first in the NFL. And if it's held onto, it's a first down. It is. McNamara throws a conversion pass.
It certainly felt like there was a lot of orchestration going on here, so you felt like something was up, and you just watch Malachi Moore sneak through. Probably not the prettiest looking fake I've ever seen.
The New York Jets offense. Cook into a tight window that time for Mitchell, and it's incomplete. Torn his ACL as a rookie. Another fake punt. This time it's a snap to Isaiah Davis. This time the Patriots will not be fooled. They get the stop.
We win the second half. I'll be disappointed if that doesn't happen.
And as DB pointed out, Christina, more touchdown passes than incompletions for May today. What a run, what a push. Travion Henderson burrows his way down near the 30.
Let's see if the Jets decide to dial up their pressure again.
They run a stunt with 4. That opens things up for Ramondre Stevenson. First down and goal for New England.
In this Josh McDaniels offense.
May on the rollout, on the move, throws to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Guess who? The first of his NFL career. Efton Chisholm III, undrafted out of Eastern Washington.
Little misdirection. They've been running the ball so well today. So you know it's going to get Drake May on the perimeter, which as a quarterback you love because it creates these throwing angles for you. And Efton Chisholm, like he has had an opportunity to come here and play early, which sure enough, that's happened here down the stretch.
Here's Isaiah Davis on 3rd down and 20. He'll get inside the New England 45-yard line. Brings up 4th down. I would imagine they'd want to go for it here. Blitz coming for New England. Brady Cook steps up, throws across his body to Williams, who tries to lunge ahead, but he looks to be short.
21 for 256 and 5 touchdowns, and yet we can't get a perfect quarterback rating.
I know, right?
Can we do something about
weird
that?
The weirdest formula in sports. Here's Hunter Henry with a huge, and I mean huge.
And honestly, one of the most simple things you can do on defense is just play man coverage. Because it's, hey, you're covering that man. There's nothing else you have to think about. You know, some of the nuances will happen up front with what you do.
First time that the Jets hold the Patriots to a field goal opportunity. Williams was just shy of the marker, and Borregales with the doink. Just his 4th missed field goal all season long, and it's a kicker's least favorite sound. They've got a shot to put that away today with a win and significant help. There's Breece Hall. He has a good run on first down for New York.
So you think about all the holes you need to fill. Certainly, you're going to have the opportunity to go out and get some talented players. Here we go.
Breece Hall taking it all the way for a Jets touchdown. A little more positivity for New York. A little lightning bolt from Breece. One of the year.
Now let's watch this. Bit of a misdirection. Mechie comes around on the block, and Breece Hall does the rest. You see him just make so many guys miss. It's yards after contact. But when he has a chance to, the opportunity to come back here with Mike Vrabel and work with a young quarterback in Drake May.
Underneath catch made by Stevenson. 4th down coming up. Jelani Woods in motion. Cook throws. It is complete to Adonai Mitchell.
You know, it just takes a while to build that chemistry and build that timing and confidence together.
Remember, Mechie came over in a trade from Philadelphia. There's a catch by Stone Smart, the former LA Charger tight end. He has his 6th catch of the season. 2nd and 6. Fake to Herbert. Roll out for Cook. Nice throw on the move as he finds Mechie. That's a first down. Inside the 30-yard line of New England.
It just gives you even more versatility.
Well, that's where the league is kind of going towards now, too. It's the pendulum swinging nature of offense versus defense. Here's some offense. That's a nice run for Wangu down inside the 10-yard line. They can't seem to get the quarterback position right. It's been a rough go. They are faithful in this town. Brady Cook, end zone, looking for Ruckert. Incomplete, no flag. They will clinch the East if the Bills lose or tie the Eagles coming up next on Fox. The last team to go from a 13-loss season to a 13-win season, the 1999 Indianapolis Colts in Peyton Manning's 2nd year. Mike Vrabel takes a 13-loss team and turns them into a 13-win team.
Him and Baker Mayfield getting sync again and then start to create this offense like they had in the first part of the season.
2nd down and 2. This is Irving. Picks up a Tampa Bay first down.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, possibly Emeka Egbuka.
This is Jalen McMillan. And McMillan stopped 2 yards shy of the marker by Davis. They have 9 players with at least 300 yards from scrimmage, and Irving is hit for a loss. Back at the 40-yard line, 3rd down and 7 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield sets, throws, and it's caught for a Buccaneers first down. It's McMillan.
And McMillan sits right there in the zone for an easy catch for a first down.
10th play of the drive for Tampa Bay as Mayfield is taken down. Bradley Chubb. 2nd down and 13. Mayfield over the middle. It's a diving McMillan. That's his 3rd catch. 3rd down and 4. Mayfield throws.
Nice.
End zone. Touchdown. Chris Godwin.
Right here in the slot, and you're going to see how he cuts this route really tight. Beats the safety, and you notice that he did not let can he be the next guy for the Dolphins at that quarterback spot.
This is Waddle. Waddle out to the 42-yard line. Here is throws on 3rd and 8. It is caught and will be taken all the way by Theo Weiss Jr., 63 yards in his 2nd NFL game.
Quinn Ewers back him up a little bit and give him a little time to throw this, and Jamel Dean He got caught trying to jump the out route and let the Weeds get behind him, let the wide receiver get behind him for a touchdown. And there's Ewers. I just said Ewers is ready to throw this ball deep. He is not worried about these 5-yard outs, 6-yard in routes. They bring him back in, really good at pass protection as well.
3rd down and 5. Mayfield, Evans. Buccaneers first down. If Seattle wins, it would still come down to next week. Pass complete to Irving, but he is met immediately by Tyrell Dodson. Dolphins start from the 13-yard line. This is the first carry for Achane.
But that's good company if you're up there with them and people are talking about you.
This is Wright. Jalen Wright, his first carry after Achane gained 11 on the previous play. 9 yards for Wright. 2nd down and 1. Fake to Gordon. Ewers throws, and it is caught in Tampa Bay territory by the tight end Dulcich. For an NFL quarterback, he has a quick release. He can extend plays. Hands it off to Wright, who found a big hole inside the 15. And Whitfield drags him out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Jalen Wright. 2nd and goal from the 11. Ewers over the middle. And it's taken down inside the 5 by Dulcich. 9th play of the drive for Miami. 3rd and goal. And this one did not fool the Bucs. Hassan Reddick. So here's Patterson, 29-yard attempt. Empty backfield, 2nd down and 8. Mayfield over the middle. It's Godwin who has the Bucs touchdown. And he picks up a 1st down. 2nd down and 11. Mayfield firing downfield, and it is picked off. Pass was intended for McMillan, and it's brought back by Marshall. There is a flag.
You got to really be prepared to set the edges with a guy like Achane.
This is Achane out of the backfield, 1st down. Yeah, and Bowles said, I thought Jahmyr Gibbs with the Lions was quick until I watched this guy.
Using that speed on the outside.
Fake to Achane. And then Ewers finds Dulcich. He's been his favorite target today. Dulcich picks up a 1st down.
3 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers on the line of scrimmage trying to stop the run. Still can't do it.
Ewers swings it out. Achane, nice catch. Another 1st down, still going. And dragged down just outside the 10-yard line.
So far, he's been holding his own.
2nd and goal following the penalty. Pass is complete, and then Achane is brought down 63 yards from Ewers to Weiss. And now Ewers throws, end zone, touchdown! It's Dulcich, who's had a huge first half.
He's going to go and get a little bit of pressure, but as we mentioned, Mike McDaniel, he understands that the quarterback can feel when that rush is coming if they want to have a run or try to make a run in the playoffs.
Brian Burns is having an outstanding season for the Giants, 2nd in the league in sacks. Pump fake on 2nd down. Mayfield throws. McMillan makes the catch. Jalen McMillan playing in only his 3rd game this season, coming off the neck injury.
And then it translates into Sunday. So that's what I'm seeing right now, the comfortability between Mayfield and McMillan.
Mayfield on 2nd down. Complete to Irving. Picks up a Bucs 1st. Another flag. 3rd down and 13. Mayfield complete. McMillan. And it's Jones who wrapped him up. This will be a 55-yard attempt, and it's blocked. Kick was blocked. McLaughlin had been 11 for 11 from 50-plus.
From guys you usually wouldn't talk to, right?
Off the play fake, 2nd and 4. Mayfield couldn't find anyone. And then he slides. He'll be marked down just short. Oregon, Texas Tech, and then the national championship in January. Pass is caught by Tez Johnson for a Buccaneers first down. 3rd down and 10. Mayfield surveys. Can't find anyone. Takes off. Dives. And will pick up a Bucs first down. Needed to get to the 20. Bucs trailing by 10. New set of downs. This is Irving up the middle. Another Bucs first down. Bucky Irving down to the 7.
Might be going back to that.
Mayfield lost the football. Picks it up. And stays on his feet. McLaughlin had his last attempt blocked. This one from 33 yards out. The kick is good. Short kickoff. Taken by Washington. Washington across midfield. And finally taken down. Panthers win at home. They'll be in Tampa next weekend. Here's Achane. Stays on his feet. Picks up a Dolphins first down. Buccaneers certainly hope they will be there. 3rd down and 7 for Ewers and the Dolphins. Pass is caught. Nice tackle made by Parrish. Patterson's kick good. Dolphins now lead by 10. 3rd down and 7. Bucs must get to the 45. They will not. Pass intended for Evans, broken up. That punt stayed out of the end zone, putting the Dolphins deep. And now they get some yardage on the catch from Julian Hill, who picks up a first down.
You want to make sure your eyes are right, run to the football, tackle in space.
3rd down and 9. Pass is caught, but just shy of a first down. Cedric Wilson tackled by Diaby. Start from the 22-yard line. Mayfield's pass is complete to Abuka. 3rd down and 3. First down and more. McMillan into Dolphins territory.
Jalen McMillan gets an easy completion.
In Dolphins territory now. Mayfield able to stay on his feet. Looked as if he was going to be sacked. And then he finds his man Evans.
Keeps his eyes downfield, still gets a completion.
Evans gained 11. And now Mayfield's pass is picked off. That's the 2nd turnover today. It's Davis. Aston Davis with his 9th career pick.
Dolphins defense, Dolphins secondary. They have been suffocating today, getting that interception again on Baker Mayfield. Defensively, I mean, there was a lack of energy in that first half. There's a lot going on with this Bucs team right now.
Ewers looking for Waddle. Morrison able to break it up. Mayfield on first down. Complete to Godwin for a gain of 10.
Obviously, they'll shoot for a touchdown, if not kick a field goal.
Godwin again. Godwin to midfield, gain of 8. Irving in the backfield, 4th and 1. Pass is complete, and it's a first down for Godwin. Shoved out at the Dolphins 38. 6th catch for Godwin today. Pass is complete. Down to the 31-yard line, it's McMillan. 2nd down and 3. Mayfield hit from behind, ball came loose. It was Bradley Chubb. He had a sack earlier. And we mentioned he was very close to some big incentives.
Not there, Mr. All-World. They're working against his backup. And Bradley Chubb beats him right around the corner, gets the sack fumble. Quentin Bell gets the recovery. He's dancing. Dolphins dancing. It is all good for the Dolphins right now. What a play, Bradley Chubb.
Bradley Chubb, who missed last season with the torn ACL. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler, Spent his first 5 years in Denver, the last 4 here in Miami.
Between the Buccaneers and Panthers next week, you're like, these guys aren't playing their best football. That's what you want to see at the end of the year.
That started each and every game.
Right. Remember, he battled bone bruises, shoulder injuries, but finds himself out there playing.
Pass complete, Godwin. And Godwin is out across the 40, midfield. And finally chased down from behind.
This is huge for the Buccaneers offense.
Pass complete. Taken inside the 20. First and goal from the Dolphins 4. Mayfield throws. End zone. Touchdown. Evans. Wow. That was quick.
There's Mike Evans. And then what he's going to do is move inside just to break back outside. Goes in, goes out, and busted coverage again. So you have 2 mental errors on this series. Cost him 50-some yards for Chris Godwin, and then a touchdown.
Bucs hoping for some McLaughlin magic. And it is recovered by the Dolphins. They will play one another for the division next week. And the winner will take the division. Buccaneers have won the NFC South each of the last 4 seasons.
When they rush the quarterback, can't quite make the tackle at the point. He has no problem there.
And another 3rd down and long. They're running it to Charbonnet, and he's got a first down and nearly busted one. Out to midfield in year number 3 for JSN. Darnold. The toss to the 40, catch made. Smith and Jigba from the gun. Darnold, he fires, it's caught by Smith and Jigba. Short of a first down, but gives them better field position. Stoll snaps it, Dixon holds it. The kick, right down the middle. And Seattle scores first. Carolina's first play from scrimmage was successful. Since then, very little. Young fires it underneath, caught by Evans, and he's stonewalled. Had to get to the 45. He had no shot at it.
They said if we're going to the East Coast and playing at 1 o'clock, we're going to at least bring our own weather.
First down from the 16. There's a lane for Walker. Stays on his feet. Charbonnet had the big run of 25 yards earlier in the quarter. Give it to him. Charbonnet keeps those legs moving. He's got a first down out near the 40. Seattle has been the worst in the NFL in conversion rate. Darnold, step and throw, up in the air, incomplete. Jackson was in there. They'll go pistol formation. Only 1 first down. That happened on the first play from scrimmage. Young. Oh, he got crushed, and Young just sails it with a flag down. Young.
Pass interference, number 21, defense. False placement to spot a foul. Automatic first down. Nobody's exempt. I've taken my fair share of licks in that meeting, just like everybody else.
Young steps up in the pocket. He's got an outlet, and it's Coker. Oh, the hurdle! It looks pretty. It got him an extra yard. They need a half yard.
Oh, they are going to go with
the surprise tush push with Mitchell Evans. Seattle believe they stopped it. And if you're just going off the far side official, it is enough.
Just getting stifled by this defense right now, which they've done to many teams throughout the season, obviously.
3rd and 2, swing it to the outside, and Hubbard can't get any traction. No, Wosu was a blanket.
There it is.
Flag down. Floater. Off the head of McMillan. He turned his head around, but could not haul it in. Darnold is 5 of 10 for 36 yards. Couldn't handle the snap initially, and then Darnold had it knocked out, and the ball pops free again.
What's going on?
Loose football as both teams are rolling towards it. Tight formation. Inside run for Hubbard. And he's devoured behind the line of scrimmage. 35-yard attempt for the rookie from Florida State, Ryan Fitzgerald. And he connects to tie the game at 3. Charbonnet in the backfield. Take the handoff. Darnold guns it underneath. Catch made by Charbonnet, dishing out some punishment. And Charbonnet with the extra effort to get the first down to the 40. They're down in 2. Cup motion man. It's a running play to Charbonnet, and they push the pile for the first down. From the gun, Darnold, he sends Charbonnet in motion. Darnold surveys. That ball popped up.
Wow!
Off the ricochet. Carolina's got it.
Derek Brown.
So you get Brown, who got his hands extended, and then Sherrillis pops the ball free, and look where it lands.
Let's see if those big clubs came up with it.
Oh,
no, big man.
No.
Oh,
No.
It's all that tape.
That's a no.
Oh, man. Mike McDonald is not in much of a hurry to try and go down and score a touchdown. It looks like more so possibly looking to get into field goal. Oh, my.
Walker was thinking about getting the first down and did not secure the football. They just counted it as a catch.
I think there's...
It's 4th and 1, and they will push it.
There was at least something there to be looked at.
3 seconds left.
Oh,
Young. It's incomplete, and a fitting end as Rico Dowdle could not bring it in. DeAnthony Bell ranged over to make sure.
They found their way near the end of the game. They're hoping to do that again today.
Darnold slings it. That catch is made by Barner for a first down. In Carolina territory on a 2nd and 8 for Charbonnet. Oh, what a cut by Charbonnet! The acceleration, the stiff arm. Big gain inside the 20. Merrick took the brunt of it late, but Charbonnet did his work early. For Darnold looks that way. Darnold will throw it, take a shot. End zone, intercepted! Over the shoulder for the former Seahawk, Mike Jackson.
And that counts. 1 shin equals 2 feet.
And Carolina takes over. On a handoff to Hubbard. Tries to redirect, loses the football, and Seattle's got it. Seahawks are running with it. Lawrence takes it in for the touchdown. Charbonnet shifts to the other side. Darnold is going to step up. He's going to throw underneath. Catch by Barner. Barner brought down inside the 5. Terrific individual effort. Handed Charbonnet. The power of Charbonnet to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
The line gets the push needed up front, where Charbonnet is able just to head straight downhill and into the end zone.
73 yards of offense for Carolina today. This is a 3rd and 3. Drives it downfield. Intercepted. The pick made by Love. And Julian Love running down the sideline. And the ball was rolling at the end of the play.
Instead, keeping on the ground and finding success.
Go with a traditional fullback running back look. And Darnold's going to throw it. Hits his open man. It's Barner cutting it for the touchdown. The Seattle offense has come alive, but it's the defense that has set him up.
To escort him into the end zone, nearly untouched, but you're going to see he just slips behind the whole defense, and the Panthers completely lose him. Nobody within 10 yards.
From the 39. Rushes on. Young gets out of it. Can he get there? Yes, he can for a first down. Carolina 0 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. Little swing pass. Hubbard catches it. Hubbard works his way through traffic, and he's got a first down. They have 7 one-score wins. That's second to Denver. The cut by Dowdle. $1 million.
You can get 9 yards.
We're down to 10 seconds left in the 3rd. Catch made by Coker. Motion man Horn. He'll look that way. Horn with the catch, walks the tightrope, and forced out of bounds. Pistol formation here for Carolina. Fake the handoff. Young, he's going to run it himself and take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
When they're taking away everything down the field, you just take it yourself. Bryce Young is going to roll out here to the left. He's going to see everybody covered up. Covered. I'll just take this. Crowd's into it. Great atmosphere.
Darnold hooks a pass. It was low. Adjustment made by Cooper Kupp. Dime package. The quick hitter to Smith and Jigba.
Face mask.
Flags down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 8. Defense. 15 yards. Will be out at the end of the play. Automatic. First down.
He got away with one earlier. So getting close to field goal range here for Seattle to try to make this a 2-score game. They crowd the line. Darnold lets it fly. Makes the connection with Smith and Jigba. They convert inside the 30. Line it up at the 30. Single setback Walker. Fake the handoff. Bootleg for Darnold. Looking downfield. Darnold. Perfectly placed Smith and Jigba. Seattle has answered the long drive from Carolina with a long drive of their own. 13 plays. Darnold out of the pocket. Darnold on the move. And he gets to the sideline and trying to add to the lead. Placement, kick. It's good. They have played without Derek Hall today, suspended one game for stepping on Kevin Dotson of the Los Angeles Rams last week. Young on 3rd and 6. And Young is sacked again. Big DeMarcus Lawrence gets home. Shotgun snap. Young steps up. It's a short pass handled by McMillan, but cannot create after the catch. Potential huge matchup there, depending upon the machinations in the NFC. Charbonnet. He is relentless in his running style. Timeout called. A win, and they'll tie a franchise record with 13 regular season victories. Did that in 05 and 13. Handoff. Charbonnet rips through for the touchdown. Huge day for Zach Charbonnet.
Deep in the backfield here, and then walks his way into the end zone for his second on the ground.
Minute 22. Seahawks just took over in the second half. The defense really set the tone, and the offense did its job when necessary. And this is now a true victory formation because it's a victory for the Seahawks.
Yep.
Seattle comes into Carolina. That's another win in the 1 o'clock Eastern window for the Seahawks. 27-10. They defeat the Panthers.
Really solidified their standing as one of the top teams in the NFL. They won the toss, deferred to the second half. Ashton Doolin off of injured reserve on the return here for the Colts with a seam. And Doolin's near midfield into Jags territory. Hadn't played in a month. He's been out with a hamstring, but he returns this one 53 yards. Number one defense in the NFL during this 6-game winning streak. They've given up just 15 points per game. Rookie tight end Tyler Warren, big and strong, has a first down as he's stopped by Winger. 3rd down and 6. Blitz comes again. Rivers outside, juggling incomplete. Josh Downs almost plucked it with one hand. And it's 4th down.
Something they did a lot more of with Daniel Jones at quarterback.
Blake Grupe has hit his first 8 tries since coming over. Into points per game for the Jaguars during this 6-game winning streak. Pressure coming on a screen. Outside Travis Etienne with all kinds of room. Etienne's got 15 yards. Tackled by Grover Stewart. Indy bringing pressure. Lawrence throws on the move, and Brenton Strange, whose eyes had to be lighting up watching George Kittle go off on Monday night here. Colts blitzed him a ton when they faced him about a month ago. Gets rid of it to Parker Washington, coming off a career game against the Broncos. From the 17, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw again. And now it's Jacoby Myers. Wow, it's a hook and ladder and a fumble. And Samson Ebelkam's on top of it. Razzle-dazzle turnover. 2nd and 7, another throw from Rivers to the sideline. Warren spot on. It looks like they've been working together for years. That timing pattern right there for 13. 2nd and 10. Blitz again. Picked up. Rivers floating. Jarred out of there and then caught. Wow, Will Mallory.
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Phillip he said, look, I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm headed right back to that as he shovels it off here to Warren, and Warren's got a 1st down.
Into open space.
On 3rd and 1, Taylor sneaks through for a 1st down. Ashton Doolin back off IR on the field right now in motion. It's Taylor, who they have rode early on in this game, and they ride him to a 1st down here. Getting no Michael Pittman down here, biggest target in this situation. Out of the gun, they hand it to Taylor, who finds a hole and has a touchdown. His NFL leading 18th rushing touchdown this year, and it's all Colts in the first half of this one.
Heavy run game, just sprinkling enough of the pass game, enough of the alerts to keep the defense honest, and just a masterful drive there by Jonathan Taylor and throwing the ball early in his progression.
Everybody up at the line of scrimmage, but they back off. That is threaded through to Jacoby Myers. And so they already extended him, traded for him, and already gave him a $60 million contract after getting to know him for about a month. Sidearm throw back to Myers. 2nd and 10, blitzing him again. Deep drop, hit as he throws, flutters to the sideline. Myers got his feet in. Jacoby Myers onto the challenge flag. Here's Brenton Strange with a 1st down grab. The Jags convert on 3rd and 4. Strange gets 16.
When you decide to play zone defense.
Back to the ground here in ETN. Slashes through the left side. Powers to the 10. 3rd and 3. Lawrence pressured. Lawrence breaks through. He'll run it. Touchdown Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence sneaks through, avoids the sack, and finds the end zone.
And only Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts have run the ball more in the red zone this season than Trevor Lawrence. So not a designed run, but in this case, if you just don't corral him with your front 4 and you let him get out, he is big, he's fast, and he makes them pay.
This drive starts at the 24. Fakes it to Taylor. Throws it to Downs. Drops it in there for 15 to open the drive.
Sent Jonathan Taylor out here to the bottom of the screen.
A lot of cushion there. Over the middle, knocked away. Buster Brown barely got his hand on it. Downs, the intended receiver. They'll throw it on 1st down against the blitz. Brian Thomas, 1st down. 3rd and 12, 2:20 to go in the half. Lawrence retreating. This time they get there. Franklin and Adibare combine in the sack. 3rd and 7, 7 in coverage. Rivers throws incomplete. Worst case scenario right there. He was pressured. He dumped it off for Taylor. Hit from just about anywhere in the building. Flag is down. Lawrence stepped away from Latu. Kept on going to midfield before Nick Cross tackled him.
The coverage has been good, but they haven't been able to account for Trevor Lawrence as a scrambler.
A more of a cautious rush right here. Delivers for Washington, who's got it. Threads it through for 20 yards into a tight window. LeQuint Allen replaces Etienne. Lawrence steps up, tossing end zone. It's intercepted by Jermaine Pratt. Would have been sparkling for the Jaguars during this winning streak. It deserted them today. Taking care of the ball and in the red zone. 2 turnovers, both of them coming in the red zone, and they trail 10-7 as they try to hang on at the top of the AFC South. They've got more wins than anybody besides the Rams against teams with winning records. They've been doing it on the road. They've been blowing teams out. Touch throw right there for Brian Thomas in 16 yards. Just barely get the snap off. Draw for Dallas. DJ Dallas with a big gainer. 17 yards into Colts territory. 3rd and 10. Blitz out of the secondary. Steps into it and a perfect strike. Washington's got it with a flag down. Washington reversing field. Afterburners. 1st and goal. He's had a look in his eye the last couple weeks. 1st and goal for the Jags. Quarterback draw. Trevor Lawrence. 2nd time today. A rushing touchdown. 1st time today. Jacksonville leads.
Well, we showed you in the first half. No one runs the ball. Only a couple guys in the league run the ball more in the red zone than Trevor Lawrence. Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. This time it's a design called run. Spread them out and empty. And just a simple quarterback draw, untouched.
Generate whatever they can there. Turn that into a bulletin board material. Fed off of that. We got the big road win. Here's Ashton Dulin with room on the return. And now using his speed. Ashton Dulin, 1st game off of injured reserve. Twice has returned the ball into Jacksonville territory. Downfield again for Downs. He drops it in, but it's out of bounds and incomplete.
I gotta wonder if they got a play action of some sort. Every time he's under center, it's been a run. There you go.
First pass from under center, and Mo Alley-Cox makes the catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, so if you felt like it was coming, you'll see Mo Alley-Cox. They've been 100% run with Phillip Rivers aligned under center. 8 for 8 today. So they're on the 9th one. Play action pass, and that was an impressive drive down at the line of scrimmage. Kind of interesting for a guy built like him.
Blitz coming on 2nd down. Fires over the middle, and he's got Strange on the move. Brenton Strange into Colts territory. Chance Evan Ingram was the guy the last couple of years. ETN, space off the left side, and a 1st down to the 36. 3rd and 6. Over the middle, Jacoby Myers on a fastball from Lawrence has a 1st down.
Himself as a scramble runner. He's converting 1st downs with his legs at a high rate.
That's incomplete. Wanted a flag, won't get it. Jalen Jones had the coverage on Brenton Strange. Not just been the long distance, no matter where he's been. Perfect. 16th consecutive make. 2 years in the NFL, Cam Little's 53 for 59. See, they still try to get some of this here. 3rd and 20. Rivers will dump it. Taylor had a long way to go. He settles for 6 or 7. Everybody bunched inside defensively for the Colts. Speed option. ETN with a block from Myers. A 1st down. Over the middle, Washington. Parker Washington inside the 35. Cross kept him from going off to the races there. But he got... Toss it to ETN. Got 2. Stopped by Zaire Franklin. 4th and short. 2 to snap it. They sneak it. Lawrence didn't get it with the 1st try. Reaches ahead. Let's see where they spot him.
Yeah, so the question is, did he come down on the back?
When they've thrown it, Josh Downs has been his guy. Number 2 to the top. 3rd and 3. Looks his direction and throws an interception. Jarian Jones the pick. It was Downs that saved a touchdown.
Washington's been his go-to player today.
Gets rid of it just in time, and it sails Jacoby Myers, who is defended by Jalen Jones. Little from 42. It is good again, and his 17th consecutive made field goal has the Jaguars back in front, and a predictable 5-wide set. Over the middle, Warren's got it. Tyler Warren with a gain of 15 to midfield. Under 4 to go, 3rd and 5. He's pressured, he's bumped down and sacked back at the 48. Trayvon Walker just threw the offensive lineman into Rivers. 5 seconds to snap it for Rivers. Sending up a prayer right here on 4th and long. Lofts it up for Pierce, broken up and incomplete. Greg Newsome, who they got at the deadline from Cleveland. Lawrence off his back foot, floats for Myers. Jacoby Myers makes the catch a little bit short. That was amazing. Just on 4th and a foot, sneaks it to the left and has a first down.
Gives him a shot on 4th down with the quarterback sneak.
3rd down and 4. Jet sweep Washington. He's tackled in the backfield. He lost 5. Nick Cross the tackle. And they can run this down to just outside of 20 seconds.
Past midfield, so certainly don't want this ball to be blocked.
53 yards and good. Kim Little.
You got to get out of bounds or this is the last play.
Pittman crossing the field. They've got a guy waiting outside. It's Josh Hines-Allen, and he tackles him in bounds. Figured to end this ball game, but no, a flag flies here. They're going to get Hines-Allen for holding on to him and not letting him.
Delay a game. Defense.
All right, so
5-yard penalty. First down.
This is good. They do bring 5. Leonard steps up. Here it goes, letting it fly to the end zone. Alec Pierce had a shot at it, but not going to get it. The job's finished. The Jaguars hang on.
Kept the original unit out there for the Titans. 3rd down and 5. Shuck hit and sacked. And the ball comes out. Jeffrey Simmons had the contact, and Tennessee has it. DK in motion. Ward over the middle, incomplete. Was trying to squeeze one into DK, and on 4th down, Mike McCoy will send out his field goal unit. And Sly's kick is good. So a 17-yard punt leads to 3 points for Tennessee. So with Jalen Armour-Davis being carted off, Kaiir Elam has come in to take his spot at corner. Shuck to a wide open man. It's Kevin Austin. Austin inside the 30 and finally brought down. 3rd down and 6. Shuck looking left. Now taking a deep shot. Miscommunication with Austin. And it's incomplete.
That felt like a stutter and go.
Comes out to attempt a 43-yard field goal. And Smith's kick, leaning left, is no good. Ward looking deep down the field for DK. He's got him. DK to the 20-yard line, a gain of 38. So it's 3rd down and 10. Here comes Chase Young. Ward on the move, and he throws this one away. Escorted out by Young and Carl Granderson. And on 4th down, Tennessee will attempt a field goal. Sly back out, this one from 38 yards away. And Joey Sly is 2 for 2. Shuck, pressure coming, steps up, ball up for grabs. It's caught by Austin, who's taken down by Cody Barton. In the shotgun with Tajay Spears to his right. Quick pass is caught by Van Jefferson. And Jefferson wasn't down, he rolled over the defender. 3rd and 6. Ward. He's got the completion, but DK is tackled short of a first down. Alontae Taylor, another Tennessee product, makes the play. They line up quickly. Spears is the running back. Play action. Ward. He's got a wide open Okonkwo. Chigo Okonkwo inside the 20. Stays on his feet. Okonkwo. Wow! Touchdown! What a play!
Andrew getting jiggy with it. I absolutely love that. He comes from that right side of your screen where he goes to block. We used to call this play Broadway when we were on defense because the tight end is showing you one thing and doing another. Creeps across that line of scrimmage to the other side, and then the rest he just does. Run after the catch, breaking it.
2nd and 10. Shuck to the air. Steps up, and he's going to keep it. Tyler Shuck slides. And near the 25-yard line, it'll be 3rd down for New Orleans. 3rd down and 2. Estime. And he pinballs forward for the first down.
down.
That was replay assist, putting it to a 2-yard gain. So 2nd and 8. Olave fields this one and does a great job after the catch to pick up the first down. Pushed out of bounds by Kaiir Elam.
I'm staying away from T'Vondre Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons. I'm going elsewhere with it.
Taysom Hill is the quarterback, and he'll take it himself, trying to go up the middle. And we'll see where they spot it, but it appears Tennessee was able to stop Taysom Hill. And Smith is good. So a big kick by Charlie Smith from 56 yards away, and the Saints are on the board.
The team was 6-2 at one point this season.
2nd down and 7. Ward, he's got a wide open Jefferson, who makes the catch and then goes out of bounds in front of Sanker. But Van Jefferson able to find an open space, and he goes for 28 yards. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Ward in trouble. Chase Young ripped it away. Young on the return. Young at the 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Chase Young. He just stole it from Cam Ward and went the other way for 6.
That was unbelievable by Chase Young, and also Carl Granderson. Those two guys in conjunction makes this play, because Granderson comes inside, forces Ward to have to get around him, and now Chase Young, who we call runs the hump, comes around from the other side. But the awareness, CD, to not only be able to come away with the sack, but to take the football away from Cam Ward. You're seeing it here. He comes on the outside for Dan Moore Jr. You're thinking you're doing a good job. I'm running him up past the quarterback. But because of Granderson, it forces Ward outside the pocket. For Cam Ward there, not a huge mistake. You got to be able to just tuck the ball away. As you see. That was a long run, Andrew.
All right.
I'd like to see you midfield take a sprint.
Nobody would like to see that.
I loved how when he took the ball and he saw the opening, boy, did he get going quick.
Ward has plenty of time, and wow, what a pass with a flag down in the secondary. Ward, quick pass. Io Manor has the 1st down. Looking to throw. Ward steps up, airing it out deep. DK is down there. DK, and a lot of contact. There's the flag. Justin Reed was back deep in coverage. And here's the call.
Defense, number 41. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul on a 1st down.
Speaking of shots, right now you take a shot at the end zone if you're Tennessee.
Don't
go away without it.
A lot of time coming off the clock. Ward to the end zone, wide open touchdown. Alec Io Manor with his 4th touchdown of the year.
Andrew, you said it, miscommunication. You bring motion across, and now you have all 3 corners right there, and they're trying to communicate with one another. Nobody covers Io Manor in an easy touchdown pass.
And increase their lead right before the half. Give them a lot of credit, led by their interim head coach, Mike McCoy.
And that is the end of the 1st half. 3rd down and 3. Shuck. He's got a completion and a 1st down. Olave again on 3rd down. Keemon Hall makes another tackle. Dante Pettis in motion. It is Estime again. Audric Estime gets to the next level, and another bruising run of 9 yards for Estime. Cedric Gray on the tackle. Play action for Shuck. Over the middle, he's got a wide open Johnson. Straight up the gut of the Tennessee defense and spun down close to the 20-yard line. First time in the red zone today for New Orleans. They scored touchdowns at a 40% clip in the red zone. That's last in the NFL. Trying to change that here. Shuck looking end zone. Touchdown! Olave! That's a red zone touchdown for the Saints. And what an opening drive for New Orleans to start the 2nd half.
The design and the scheme was to get Olave on a little mini wheel off of the motion. And look at him, catches it perfectly. Ends up with the nickelback, Keemon Hall.
To Tony Pollard gets the call on first down, and he breaks a tackle. Pollard in the open field. Tony Pollard rips off a big run.
A lot of substitutions just took place there. Roy Ellison, the umpire, stepping in to allow them to finish.
Ward scrambling, throwing deep on the run, looking for Kinsey. Kinsey's got it! Mason Kinsey, his second catch of the year. Ward looking right, now comes back, and Ward is dragged down. Jonah Williams gets him to the ground. And Sly's boot is good. His third field goal today.
Been very good under duress, both of them today.
On second down, Estime, and he lowers his shoulder and picks up the first down.
And you see, after a nice little run there, they get right back to the line of scrimmage. And
Estime again, after he takes a big shot from Jeffrey Simmons. Shuck looking downfield, and he's got a man. That's Pettis. And that's good for a first down. Taysom Hill in motion on 3rd and 2. Shuck, pressure coming. Shuck is sacked. Well, Charlie Smith comes out, and this would be a 57-yard field goal. Would be a new career long for Smith. And this one is good.
Seeing the creativity as well.
Play action for Ward. Directing traffic. And now throws, and coming back to make the catch is Martin Robertson. A good one here on CBS with Jason McCourty, Charles Davis, A.J. Ross, our producer Steve McKee, director Andy Goldberg, our entire crew. I'm Andrew Catalan. Cam Ward on 3rd down and 9, spinning away. Chase Young's there, Granderson's there. Ward gets away, throws, and it's caught! Cam Ward, a magician in the backfield. 3rd down and 11. Cam Ward in the shotgun. Ward looking for Iomanner, and broken up by McKinstry. Good play by Kool-Aid along the sideline. Told you it's a little breezy today. Sly is out for a 58-yard attempt, trying to navigate the wind and the distance, and he does. Big kick by Joey. Shuck rolling right, directing traffic, now throwing. He's got Johnson down there. Jawan Johnson reels it in, and he's still not on the ground. Johnson cuts back at the 40 and down at the 34-yard line. That's the 3rd pass of at least 30 yards today for the Saints. Shuck, he's got Pettis open on the check down. Oh, what a move by Pettis into the open field for the first down, and still going. Pettis, oh my goodness, then he fumbles. Ball loose. Saints think they have it. No signal yet. It looks like it could be a touchback, and it is. Keemon Hall knocked it away. 2nd down and 8. And right back to Pollard. Chase Young not able to bring him down, and Pollard pushes forward for a first down.
You got to possibly send more pressure to get the ball out of his hands.
Let's see if they send more than 4 at him on this play and try and keep him in the pocket.
Play clock at 2. Ward takes the snap. Pressure coming. Ward looking deep. Okonkwo flag down. Pass is incomplete. Nearly picked off by Terrell Burgess, who was back in coverage. And this penalty will be against Tennessee. Good one here, though, in week 17. Tennessee up by 6, and on first down, Estime trying to get to the left side, jumping over a defender, and still going. Estime, a first down run. Audric Estime with a beauty. Shuck, pump fake, now looking deep. Olave down there, he's got him. Olave down the sideline, turning on the Jets, and brought down from behind by Baker. The last 3 Shuck passes have totaled 131 yards. Let's see where he goes here on 2nd and goal. Looking for Austin in the end zone. Austin got it! Touchdown! And that's the first NFL touchdown for Kevin Austin.
Keeping the outside receiver in and not going downfield. and just let Austin work against Keemon Hall, the nickel back, one-on-one without anyone else in the area because Pettis stayed on the line of scrimmage, so that took the other defender out of the play. And then Austin wins his route one-on-one.
3rd down and 9. Here comes the pressure. Ward standing in there, in trouble, and down he goes. Davis and Young combined to get in the backfield. 3rd down and 1. Shuck over the middle. Johnson is open. 1st down and more as Amani Hooker slams him to the turf. Estime bounces off a bunch of tacklers, and there he goes! Estime! Touchdown! Another one for the highlight reel as Estime takes it in.
But on the bounce, and then he runs through another attempted tackle on his way to the end zone. Jason McCourty described him as a guy who is a tackle-breaking type of a running back when he first came out there. But watch the backside. I think it's Harrell, 92. Right there. It's a big opportunity. Then the second miss downfield, and Estime finds pay dirt.
That's when I'm going to send 5 guys at him and try to force the ball out.
Ward on the slant. He's got a 1st down. That's caught by Tony Pollard out to midfield. Cam Ward is 2 for his last 10 passing. Chase Young coming off the edge. Ward escapes. Ward in trouble. Ward throws. Spears caught it. Tajay Spears, 1st down! Cam Ward down. Take a look at the knee right there. So they wipe away the completion in the 1st down. It is Saints football. Now in the process, they put time back on the clock, so we will have the 2-minute warning again. Shuck standing in there, looking deep down the field. There's one man down there, and it's incomplete. Intended for Dante Pettis. 3rd down and 2. Ward, and he's got the 1st down to DK, who takes a punishing shot from Alontae Taylor.
I'd bring pressure, force the ball out of his hands.
There it is.
Ward in the pocket, steps up, throws, and Isle Manor has it for a 1st down.
Look at them guarding him all the way down the 10-yard line. 2 deep safeties.
Everyone going deep. Ward buying time. Ward is in trouble. Ward lost the football. Ward gets it back and now throws it to Spears, who can't make the play. No time on the clock, and the Saints win it.
And he'll go to the air. Illuminor the block. And a quick throw to the 26-yard line, and it's grabbed there by Wendell Robinson. 3rd down and 8. And Dart. And he's got the 1st down to the 50 and caught again by Robinson.
The number of targets and how well he's done so far.
He's having a career year. Here's a 1st and 10, and they pressure Dart, who goes down and tapped right there by Tonka Hemingway.
What started off as a real promising drive, Kevin.
It did indeed. 3rd down and 29. Bo is the left tackle. Outside they go here. Singletary will back his way to the 41. He's got the rookie running back who Trent talked about, Ashton Jenney, who takes it right here. Drilled by Burns. Brought down. Good penetration. And they are stymied at the 14, losing 2. He's in for Cordell Flott, who is out. Tyler Nubin is out. Nunez Roches out on the defensive line. Underneath they go. Here's the tight end mirror that Trent was talking about. Holland makes the stop just beyond the 25.
This means something to him.
Meanwhile, Robinson just caught his 4th pass. He's going for 1,000 yards, and there's another. He lost it as he came down and hit by Creedy Vance as he hit the deck. Ball was incomplete.
4.5 yards a carry the last couple weeks.
1st and 10. Smith to the air, and he's got the tight end mirror, and he'll gallop out near the 40-yard line where he is brought down by Okereke, and Trent, they get 16 out there to the 40. 3rd down and 5. And they come down the near side and grabbed at the 15-yard line. It's Tucker.
Not necessarily the offense Greg runs, but acclimating to what this... Oh, no.
It's picked off on that 2nd down and 7. Grabbed here, Bobby Okereke, breaking a tackle on the play of Forsythe, and then takes it in to Raider territory.
Okereke goes with the receiver. He drops back, but then he passes it off at zone coverage. So he passes it off.
Second down and 6 for Dart. Outside they go. Once again, he finds the reliable Robinson. Hit by Polomau. Down to the 34. Gain of 6 on the play.
And the first 15 plays were all runs, and 30 overall were runs. So really got no continuity or rhythm because they had no drives and first downs.
Devin Singletary wheeling, getting a block from Slayton, and down near the goal line. Make him at the 1. Hit right there, brought down by Johnson. Catch and run, swerving for 29.
First, good play by the rookie tackle.
First and goal. Chapman with the lead block on the play, and they take it in. Touchdown.
And he's going to be the one that kicks it out. See where the ball is, if it crosses the line, clearly across the line.
And he landed on White, you're right.
Yep.
Team has lacked a little bit at the receiver since they traded Jacoby Myers mid-season right before the deadline. And here they go. Genty had to curl around and reeled it in, working on Banks. Got the catch. 40. Where they load up the line on that left side, don't they? Second down, 6. Genty the call. Going inside. Mafia block. First down run. Down to the 31. Flag was thrown on the play.
To do with hanging on to the ball too long. Some of it is just the offensive line hasn't performed as well, but
second down and 11, and here we go to Tyler Lockett, the veteran. Third down and 6 for the Raiders. Forsythe the block, here they come. And at the top of the pile was Burns. Others were there. They bring him down, 24-yard line, and they lose 2 on the play. But here is a field goal of 42 yards by Daniel Carlson, and it is perfect. And the Raiders are on the board.
You know, that Jackson Dart makes, and you talk about him as a quarterback, and you look around the league and guys that have improved in year number 2.
There he goes.
This one.
Designed run, and he's got the first down. Diving by midfield, brought down by Landon Roberts.
Going to be a part of his game. He's just got to understand to protect himself when he gets a chance.
First and 10, they go underneath. It's Isaiah Hodgins who spins his way near the 40-yard line.
Quarterback designed runs.
Bellinger was back there with Dart. First and 10. There's the block on Butler, and a wide open receiver. The backpedaling Slayton has it with Stokes to stop him at about the 18 of the Raiders. A gain of 21 through the air, and a first down for the Giants.
Dart is of the zone.
That's Slayton's first catch of the afternoon. Outside they go here. Robinson getting a block on the wing from Slayton. And at 5'8", he'd be amongst the shortest ever to get 1,000 yards. Not the shortest among. There's a designed run. Here goes the quarterback for 6. Dart takes it in on a touchdown run of 12. And the Giants have gone on top 13-3.
There was no doubt in my mind, and I don't think anybody else in the stadium, that he was not going to slide. Designed run here. You get the guys up the field blocking, and then he just takes off, and as he sees that goal line approaching, lowers the shoulder, does take a big hit. The helmet nearly comes off.
Johnny the back. First and 10. Look at this. Boy, Redwell. Tucker goes down, and Abdul Carter, like a rocket, comes through, brings him down. Back at the 24. And Smith. And they go outside. Shedrick Jackson.
You know, just a crossing route. They were able to take advantage of the man coverage, and they lost leverage.
Fake to Tracy, downfield, wide open. He's got his receiver, Robinson, who broke the tackle of Polomau, is knocked out of bounds by Darian Porter. Dart to the air. Blocked by Bowe, off to Singletary, short of the first, perhaps, if that, well, he's waving him around. So it looks like he's got the first down. Late first half as Jackson Dart empties the backfield. Underneath, he's got Robinson. Look at him dance and dive down to the 9 with a good run after the catch. Picks up 11. Runyon back today at that left guard. He'll offer one right here. Third and goal off to Tracy. Redwell, Adams. He stopped it and then was finished off by Laulu. Perfect. He's out of pit. He's a rookie. And he drills it home to make it a 17-3 New York Giant lead at the half. To the 23. Dart. First and 10. Empty backfield and to the air. Robinson needs a couple yards for 1,000. That's caught right there by Slayton, who is grabbed by White. And Mel, he's up to the 37-yard line. Bellinger, nice job, the tight end with the block. 1st and 10. First possession, second half for the Giants. It's Tracy getting the block out there by Bo. And into the secondary. And boy, they can't tackle him. Yeah, he's slippery down to the 20-yard line, and he gets a first down run, careening off bodies for 23.
Excellent job by Tracy making guys miss. And
they got by Bo, and he tried to shuffle pass it ahead, and it's incomplete, avoiding the sack unless they called him down when he took over for Russell Wilson early in the season. 2nd down, 14. Dart running again this time. White has a beat on him, and he's got the first down inside the 10. Markham at the 9. 3rd down and goal. Singletary the back. They come with the blitz to the end zone for Robinson. Incomplete. And Lonnie Johnson was on him. Raiders defense keeps him out of the end zone. With the field goal, 3 more on. Drills that home. 20-3, the Giants.
Quickly fell apart after a promising start.
T on 2nd down, 3. Here's a nice run as he hurdles a defender. Brought down by Belton. Has the first. 3rd down, 5. Genty again drilled and taken down. There's Abdul Carter again with a play.
Losses. The Raiders going for it here on 4th down.
4th and 6 inside the 35 is what they need, and they got it. Mayer, the tight end, found a gap. Belton will bring him down. Nice catch and run, first down conversion. Down to the 21-yard line, pick up a 19 through the air. The running back is Zamir White. And he'll find his receiver with a spin at the 15. Mayer again, a heavy dose of him. Down to the 14, picking up 8. Lockett on the move. Smith to the air. Blocked by Glaze. He's got time. And throws, and it's caught. And Thornton has got it on a spin for a first down. He's to the 7-yard line of the Giants. At the 3, 1st and goal. Genty looking for a block. Wrapped up and brought down inside. Boy, Robertson Carter was there initially, and Golston getting a hand on the rookie running back, Genty. 4th and goal. The running back is Ashton Genty. Smith to the air. And caught for the touchdown. Tyler Lockett. First of the season.
Lockett's going to be over here, and he's working his way to the back. But Watts, they only rush 3, so when you step up, you got to keep your eyes upfield. The secondary loses track of him, and Gino keeps his eyes up and finds Lockett at the back of the end zone.
With the Raiders set to kick off in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. And Banks will take it at about the 5 for the Giants. Finds a gap, has some room, being chased. He's being chased by Carlson. He'll take it all the way. That is a touchdown. 95-yard kickoff return touchdown.
Stop the blocking up front is incredible. Nobody even touches him. But Watts, as he gets through this first wave, his vision takes him out to the left. And by getting to that left sideline, there's no contain over there. And Banks just uses his speed and takes it the distance.
Flag has been thrown on the extra point. 95-yard kickoff return by Banks. Starting the 4th. And brought down. Here is the sack, and it comes at the hands of Darius Alexander. Smith is 18-24. Mayer the tight end, and diving at the last second after he was grabbed by Payton. Here comes Carter. There goes Smith. Intercepted. Picked off by Belton. Second interception thrown, and he's got an entourage. Tucker from behind. Flag has been thrown. Back at about the 49. A Raider player is down. And it's Geno Smith. Of the season. The Giants only had 6 interceptions all season long. Coming into today, they've got 2 in this one. Schlotman the snap. They bring 5. Dart caught. First down, Olszewski. Bellinger with the block, and he takes it by midfield. Olszewski with his second catch of the season.
But looks like the Raiders may dial up some pressure here on 3rd and long.
3rd and 9. They bring 3 underneath the go. Singletary looking for a Van Roten block. And he got the first down, breaking a tackle. Flag thrown, 33-yard line to the 25. This drive began back at the Giants' 25. And that is caught on the back pedal. Bellinger at the 5, down to the 2, hit by Adams and White. And Dart with a 4th and 1 at the 2. Fake to Singletary. Here comes Wilson. Here goes Dart. His second touchdown today on the ground. On the road this season and ending a 13-game road losing streak.
You see the block to seal it to the outside. You have a corner route. So it's like all of a sudden if they take the runaway, you've got an option to throw. But once he gets out in space and realizes he can get to the front pylon,
we saw the quarterback starter Geno Smith walk hobble to the locker room earlier on. Genty on 1st and 10 into the secondary, and it will take a couple guys to bring him down, including Belton. He has been their only #1 overall pick in the history of the Raiders. 4th and 16. They need the 31. Pickett, and grabbed here by Jackson, who is hit on the play by Flanagan Fowles. He's the 3rd smallest receiver.
And how about Kafka getting his first win?
Yeah, nice for him. It's been a tough season. Listen, you've let go of a defensive coordinator, a head coach, a defensive line coach.
Holds these guys to a championship standard. I love his coaching style.
3rd and long. Pressure on Allen, and Allen is sacked. Jalix Hunt came through and got him. Third and long. Will Shipley in the game. He gets the carry, and he's not going to get there. 4 yards short of a first down, and the Eagles will send down the punt team.
That you just normally take for granted. You can't do that today.
On the play fake. Allen has some time. Lets it fly. Going deep. Has a man. It is caught. Brandon Cooks on a bomb.
Great execution. Cooks missed one in the Patriot game, dropped one, missed one last week against Cleveland, but he came up with one there.
Allen jukes away from Carter, and now more pressure, and it gets drilled. That ball is out. I don't see a whistle. That ball is loose. They're going to play it out, and Philadelphia is going to recover, at least for now. I thought that he threw it, but they didn't blow the whistle. They didn't blow the play dead. It's Jahad Campbell. Oh, they just announced they keep this a fumble, and it's Philadelphia's ball. Dean Blandino, it was so close. What do you see?
It was really close, and I think that's why they let it stand. To me, it looks like a pass, because once that hand comes forward, until he brings it back toward his body, you know, the old tuck rule, Tom.
Capitalize on that mistake.
Hurts on the play pass. Looking around, he's going to take a shot deep as a man open. It is caught down there by A.J. Brown inside the 15. He's come on as well. Now it's Hurts. Quick throw again, gets it to A.J. Brown. It gets a block, and then gang tackle there, but not before he gets, it's going to be a little short, actually. On the play fake, Hurts, lofting end zone. Caught! Touchdown Eagles. It's Goddard.
His 10th or 11th. It feels like his 75th this year. The little bluff block and then to the corner, wide open. High percentage of runs allows these 3rd and shorts just like you have right here.
Allen looking for a seam. He's the best running quarterback in the game, and it shows you there. Doing that on 3rd down as Hunt finally got him down. Allen with time over the middle, tipped incomplete. What a dart that was, and that should be a first down as Joshua Palmer makes that catch, and it is a first. He's been here for a while. He is active tonight. He's been inactive the last 2 games, and Keon Coleman inactive again as Allen breaks through, fires, tipped, and incomplete. That had all kinds of elements to it as he got away from the sack. Palmer had his hands on it. Could have been picked too, and it's incomplete. 3rd down, it's Hurts.
First option not open, but the second one is, and a dart across the middle to Devontae Smith to move the chains. A 3rd and 10 here, though. Bills rush 4. Hurts steps away from trouble. Not out of the woods yet, throws on the run, and it is caught. A.J. Brown in traffic and a first down.
Oh, my God.
Here comes the blitz. Hurts sees it. Throws. Way to go now for Goddard, who is not going to get there. This will be from 47 yards out. He hit from 53 in pregame warmups, and the rain has stopped. Elliott up, and that is perfect. A confidence builder indeed for Jake Elliott and maybe his coach and Nick Sirianni.
Pass protection a little spotty. Haven't got the run game going. This defense is playing awesome today.
3rd and 19. Allen, long way to go underneath. And a big hit again. Cooper, did you know that was Reed Blankenship that time? Wow. Barkley again. Cuts up the middle. It's Barkley with a big run into Bills territory. Down to the 46 he goes as we hit the 2-minute warning. And a 16-yard rip for Barkley. And the Eagles are heating up. Bills come with a blitz. Hurts sees it, hit as he throws, and completes it to Brown.
Oh my God.
That was a lollipop that was perfect.
They come on the road against Buffalo. It's as great of a start as they could have wanted coming into this game.
Hurts, quick throw near side. That's completion. Devontae Smith, first down and more. Diving inside the 15. Hurts, get it outside of Goddard, looking for blocks. And he is taken down by Bosa. Nice tackle, well played by Buffalo there. Elliott puts it up and through. And so it's 13-0 Eagles. Here's Cook, cuts back. James Cook tries to stretch to the edge, and that's a pretty good drive start over him. Going to pick up about 10.
Plus 545, some ridiculous numbers. Second is the Eagles at just 200. It just shows you the adjustments this team offensively, defensively is able to make.
Here's Davis. Ray Davis gets in the game, makes a catch. He's got 11 and a first down. Just 1 of 5 on 3rd down so far tonight. Blitz is coming. Allen zips one near side. It's complete for a first down. There's the tight end, Dawson Knox, and a biggie on 3rd and long. It's a 3rd and 15 as Allen is back. Over the middle, it's low and incomplete. Hurts, pressure, rolling, throwing, and it's incomplete. A.J. Brown, the nearest receiver. Blitz is coming. Allen has it blocked up. Now gets hit as he throws. Taking a shot deep. It is!
Oh, my God.
Caught! Tyrell Shavers held on!
Sore foot, it looks like to me. We'll see if they do it.
It's Cook. Gets up. It'll undercut and no gain. Wow, that's Epps from the safety spot. A terrific play, and it's 4th and goal. 4th and goal. It's Allen. Needs it. In trouble. Allen. Can he do it? Tries to take it. He is short. Oh. He is short. Down at the 1, and the Eagles take over. Zach Bond made the saving stop. Hurts in trouble. Gets out of a safety there and slides down. Wow, what a job to avoid the safety. Wow. That make us look good every week. Out in the rain today, and the Bills got to find some offense against this stingy Eagles defense. They got great field position after the defense held, and now it's Allen. Gets it outside. Johnson makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and that's a first down to Ty Johnson.
Shows you the kind of football player and commitment he's made to being a great player.
3rd and long. Allen can't find it at one. See if he takes off here. Uh-oh. Turns way around. Now he's in big trouble. Allen is sacked. Monster loss. And it's Jalix Hunt who's got another one today. Blitz coming. Hurts in trouble. Stays alive. Looking, throwing, and it's incomplete. Just threw it away. Jalen Hurts still without a completion in the second half, but the Eagles will punt it away.
So again, sometimes when the run game's not going, you need to use the pass to open up the run, but because the pass game's been insufficient too, nothing seems to be working.
Have to go the pass here, and they do. Brandon Cook slides down to make the catch. He had that big 50-yarder earlier. Cook, first down. Didn't need much. About a yard and a half, that'll move it.
His go-to guy.
That's Shakir. Third down. Allen looking for him. Throws it to him. Shakir first down. And fights forward. Good effort by Khalil Shakir as he pushed Adoree Jackson well.
Visuals that we have.
Under center here. He's going to just push him forward. That'll work. Allen is the in. Touchdown, Buffalo. He can run forward.
Version of the push. Gilliam coming in here, and then boom, ejects him into the end zone. That's a wall of red bodies right there in the end zone. It felt like
13th rushing touchdown of the year for Josh Allen, most of any quarterback. Now the extra point is blocked. It is blocked. Here is Hurts on 3rd and long. Going deep. Devontae Smith incomplete. 3rd and 5 here. Allen throws one near side complete. It's a first down. Good throw that time, and it's Cooks. 4th and 10. Pressure. Allen gets rid of it. It is caught. A little slip for first down. Oh, a beauty to Johnson. Oh, was that sweet. Shavers caught it, flipped it to Ty Johnson, and the Bills are alive.
Great seeing him come up with that type of play in this game.
Ray Davis in the backfield. 33 seconds ago. It's Allen looking. In trouble. Allen stays alive. Turns it upfield, and he's inside the 5. And the Bills, I'm sure, will call a timeout, and they do.
Oh, my God.
3rd and goal. Allen blitz, picked up, throws, caught, knocks, in!
Oh,
touchdown, Bills! Now let's see what's he in.
Yeah, right there on the catch to Knox. The traffic. Oh, he's short.
Not.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. Obviously, every scorer is looked at, but Dean Blandino, it looks pretty obvious that he's short. Here it is. Allen is shoved over and in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Clearly in. The little push. Gilliam coming in from behind. Another rushing touchdown.
Allen looking to throw. Pressure throws. Incomplete. Don't see a flag. Eagles going to hold on. High bounce. Right into the arms of Goddard. That'll do it. Eagles going to come to Buffalo and get a 13-12 impressive win. Take a knee, that'll do it. Bills won't win the AFC East. That'll go to the Patriots just with one, but they're in the playoffs. And the Eagles come away with a 13-12 win and a homecoming for Nick Sirianni.